RPMs. It's very important to know which gear you're in. So when you're going to downshift or go from fifth gear to fourth gear, for example, you have to bring your RPMs down low. Push it out of gear or get it into neutral, and then you actually have to rev your RPM up to get it into the next lower gear, because that's the way a transmission works. And it's hard on your mind as you're a truck driver, because you got to speed up to slow down.
Yeah.
And it doesn't even compute. You take it out of gear and you go, oh, it's not going, it's not, but you have to rev that truck up. Just like when you're going to upshift, you get it up to 14 or 1500 RPM, push it into neutral, you've got to let the RPM come down to 1100 or so, so it'll go into the next higher gear. So it's usually somewhere around 400 RPM. Now when I say 400 RPM, it depends on the unit, but it also depends on the grade, and it also depends on the speed you're traveling. It's up to us as drivers to adapt to the conditions that we're in at that moment. And when you're driving and you're doing things and you're practicing, practice gear recovery. Sometimes push it out and then just try to get it into that same gear so that you know where you're at. If it comes out at 1000 RPM, chances are it'll go back in right there again. What we're trying to do is always find what they call the sweet spot, the place where there's no power on the drivetrain. So there's no pressure from slowing down and there's no pressure from speeding up. If you get into that sweet spot, that's where that transmission comes in and out of gear pretty easy. And it's up to us to find that sweet spot. That's what we're doing. That's how we're driving.